Alrighty, we got our tail shaft ready. We got our new seal, new bushing. Got our piece in for our speedometer. Speedometer cable went. Just slide it up. Put your bolts in. We got a tranny shield to put on this one. Here, when we're done with it, we'll go ahead and put these on. All we'll like is putting the valve body in, linkage, hooking the linkage up. Got to put all that stuff in. We'll take it off this stand, put it up on the bench, and finish it up when we get this on, tighten it up. We got to adjust our band, low gear band. We'll get to that in a little while. Kind of one of the last things normally do. All right. These torque on 25, so loosen that. Snugged up. Got our tail shaft extension housing. So we've got, pretty much everything. All we like is the valve body underneath. We'll take it off the stand and put her up here on the bench, clean the bench off, and we'll finish her up with the valve body. Alright, we're putting the park deal in, and see the little spring goes over that. You got to torque these two bolts to 10 foot-pound. Then we'll put the lever and shifter lever and stuff in as it goes right here into this hole. It goes through here like this. It's tight where it's new. And it slides into that little hole. And put a little grease on that. But that's where we're at. And putting the valve body, there's the valve body. Put it in here. Alright, so now we're going to put the shifter lever together, put it in. A little grease around this lube, lubrication, slides in there. Oops, slid it in too much. Alright. Put this goes right down in here. It goes in between. This right here is what holds you in park. This goes right between it. So you have to make sure you get that in the right spot. Alright, push this down, slide that through. You can see right here, it slides through. Put the shaft in, slide it through. Turn a little bit. Got right there. Alright. Now we got that slid all the way in. Got to tighten this little nut down. Just snug it up, don't tighten it too tight. It's supposed to be 2.5 foot-pounds. But you want it tight enough it don't slip. Okay. That's what works your linkage on your shifter. Go to park, there's park. Let's see. This shaft, I can turn it. I click this all the way. All the way. There. Can't turn it. So that's what works that. Now we're pretty much ready for the valve body. And it sits on these 4 bolts. Sits right like this. Has a tube here for fluid. Goes into this. We've got a couple other pieces. This piece goes in, it sits right here. It's what engages your shifter into the valve body. Looks like a little small camshaft. Slides right into this hole here. And your tube. This is a little tube, it goes right here. You have this little piece. This piece here, you have to, it rides on this, so you got to make sure you put it like that. Pack it down in there a little, get it in place, get everything lined up. Get some bolts. Short. Now remember, we got to tighten all these bolts up from when we had the valve body apart. Get all these bolts started. We got a plate that goes here. This one goes. This one in here for this. And we need a couple short ones. Actually, we only need one. Just run them down a little. And make sure to line this up here so it works your linkage in the car. Alright, this plate rides right in this slot right here, holds that in place. I need the two short ones. Torque them at 15 foot-pound. All right, we got our valve body, everything in. Got to put our plunger in on our trans brake solenoid. And get these other ones real quick on this. Get these all tight, and then we'll be done with this. All right. So now, time for our filter and our pan. We use a deep pan. Well, one other thing I about forgot, this spring goes on this right here. It keeps pressure on your shifter linkage. It hooks right down in that hole. You just pull it up and clip it over right there. So it keeps pressure on that so it don't pop loose. And this pan, the filter, it doesn't bolt right to it. It's got this little aluminum block. And the filter bolts to it like this for the deep pan. So it takes 2 sets of gaskets. Takes 2 of these little gaskets. You can see how valve body design, just got to match it up. Put it on there the way it's supposed to go. Push it back in there. Tighten your bolts down. Get this on and be ready for your pan. Well, bolts are hard to get to. There's that. All right, now installing the pan. I use these black gaskets. I always put a little silicone on the case side to the gasket. That way if you ever have to take it off, the gasket's stuck to the transmission and not the pan and turn it, and they won't leak, so they're good gaskets. Just put you in a coat of Ultra black RTV. Put your gasket on. Pan on. Now your boat's started. Once we get this done, we'll have to flip it over and adjust our band, low gear band, put our shifter linkage on, and it should be good to go. Should have everything, double check. Should be ready to, this one's going Randy Warner Zoom. Going in, I'm not sure what kind of car. 565 big block. That's why you wanted the 180 straight cuts, which I prefer. Everybody should run the 180s. You don't have to worry about them breaking. A little expensive, but 176s are, can't hardly find them anymore. Torque on about 10 pounds. Once we get this, we'll flip it over and get the band adjustment done. All right, that's got that. Put our linkage on. band. You want to turn this in till it gets pretty tight. Then you want to turn them out, you know, three and a half turns, 3 1/4 to 3 1/2. There's a half. There's 1, 1 1/2, 2, 2 1/2, 3, 3 1/2. That being new, should be good to go. And tighten your nut back up. And that's got that. Now we need to put our solenoid on. We'll be done. See solenoid right there in that plunger. See, like I said, it's a Hughes gasket goes over it. It just screws in. Tighten pretty snug. And there it is. It's ready to go. Turbo spline, input shaft, 180 straight cuts. It's complete and done. Ready to make passes down the racetrack. Thanks everybody for watching. That's a complete Powerglide build, and we'll have more soon. Subscribe, hit that subscribe button everybody. Thank you.